How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we work together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build a positive mindset. My name is Henry, and in this episode, we are going to bring in some positive energy to help you shift your perspective. If you are feeling like you just don't know what to do, or you're lost, or you don't know what your purpose is, then this is going to be the episode for you, because we're going to break down a perspective that will see the light and the path in front of you. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you can pick a word. It can be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say this word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And then once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. All right, well, we're going to do another deep breath. This one is about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear today to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And then once you exhale, it's going to take all of that with it, leaving you in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. So this is another one of those episodes that really just comes from reflection and hopefully connecting together. I've been getting a lot of messages recently on Instagram, and thank you so much for that. But every time I get a message or I see someone that follows me, I see your picture, and it's just, we're all so different. Like, there's so many different people that are connecting together, whether it's listening to this podcast or through social media. And even though we're so different, we're all struggling with a lot of the same things. And it's really understanding how great that you are. Like, you are an amazing being. And so what we're going to do is we're going to reflect and be able to pull that positive energy out of you, because it's important for you to succeed as your most loving and healed self. Because when you do, your growth is going to impact somebody else that could only relate to you and your success. So we're going to take an additional deep breath in. And when you're breathing in, I really want you to slow down, relax your thoughts the best you can, relax your body, and just get in a position of receiving, understanding, and letting go. So go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. So at this moment, listening to this podcast right now, there's so many unique ways that you could have got here. In fact, every single person took a different path to right now. But at this moment, we're all looking for growth, for perspective, for healing, for forgiveness, for motivation. Like, we're all looking for something. But the thing is, what you're looking for is inside you. It's just about shifting your perspective enough or high enough so that you can see it and start applying it to everything that you do. You see, you are a gift. Everything about you, your physical body, your mind, your thoughts, everything about you is a gift. And you are presenting it here on earth, trying to make it the best that you can, the most full love that you can to give. And deep down, deep down, you know that's true. You have found yourself at times helping people, being insightful, doing something for others, and it just made you so joyful, and it was such a good feeling. But then on the other side of that, it could be a day later, it could be an hour later, it could be a year later, all of a sudden you lose that energy, you feel like you're not special, that you're not here for a reason, that you don't matter, that your value is not enough, and nobody cares about what you do. Why do we have these thoughts? And that's because you are on a journey. This whole life, this whole experience is your specific journey. Everything that happens is happening for you so that you can understand love in a different light. The more ways that you can understand love, the more full you'll be of the love frequency. So all of the things that have happened in your life, the terrible things, the hurtful things, the things that broke you down, the things that left you to where you felt like, I just can't move forward anymore, all of it was for you. Because you are a being that came here with a mission. That's why you're connecting right now, because you are taking that step to raise your vibration so that you can be the example for others that haven't made that step yet, who are waiting for you. They are stuck in that low frequency and they can't shift. But you know deep down that you are meant to help. It doesn't matter the scale of that. Maybe it's just breaking a generational curse within your family. Maybe you struggle with something that your mom or dad struggled with, or your grandparents struggled with, and you are going to be the one that breaks that curse for your family. That is the change, the positive change that makes a positive future for future generations. Maybe you're someone that just is going to make a difference at your work, or your school, or your neighborhood, or the entire world. The scale of your influence is not what matters. What matters is just the energy that you're resonating in, because everything is connected. So if you are operating in love, the highest state, and forgiveness, and I am operating in that same frequency, we are connected. So every bit of success, every bit of healing that you do is for me. And every bit of healing and every bit of success, every bit of uplifting that I do is for you. Because beyond this earth experience is only energy that connects and resonates at certain levels. So when you decide that you are here for a journey and the destination is not something that you're going to find in this lifetime, that there will never be the moment where everything is finished, because the higher you climb, the more challenges you'll find, the more inner peace you'll be able to build, but the larger the understanding has to be in the darker areas. For you to truly understand love, you have to have gone where there was none and created it. Just being around it, just reading about it, just listening about it, just learning from other people is a start. But that's just the understanding. That's just the surface level. That's not being. You see, you are a creator. That's what we were made from. We are made an example as creators. What we do is continue to create no matter what. So when you go where there's already positive energy, when you're around uplifting people, you start to feel the energy. It feels good. It's a good feeling. It allows you to stay in that frequency. But if you only know how to be in it when you're surrounded by it, as soon as that surrounding disappears, you would lose that energy. And therefore, you're not that energy. You are just mirroring the energy around you. But your mission that you picked, you came here to level up. Your mission is to go and experience where there is no light, where there is no love, and then create it through the process of gratitude so that it exists where it didn't before. And the more you do it, the better you'll be at creating it in all situations. And the better you are at creating it, the better you'll be at giving it to the world. That is your powerful mission. Your mission is not to be happy every second. Your mission is not to have every material thing on the planet, not to be a billionaire, not to be CEO, not to be the best athlete in the world. Those are things that you can do, but what truly matters is who you are on the inside, your energy, while you do them. Because you're not going to take the career, you're not going to take the job, you're not going to take the money. None of that leaves this physical plane. But energy cannot be created or destroyed. So your energy will continue. So that's your number one focus. That's what you should feel good. Every single day, if you're going to evaluate you should evaluate your thoughts, your actions, how you spoke, how you are creating yourself, what you're doing to give to the world. And that's what we value. And there is no A, there is no better. None of those things exist. It's just levels and what level you want to go to. What level are you being called to be? The more at peace you are, the more love that you understand, the more forgiveness that you're able to build within you, the more you'll be able to help people. If there was such thing as levels, like level 1, 2, 3, 4, and each level that you went up, you were more healed, you were in more forgiveness, you were in that love energy, you can only help people that are below you. So if you're at a level 3 and a level 1 frequency needs assistance, you can uplift them to level 3. But you've been through some tough things. You've been through some pain. You've been through heartache, hurt. You've been through some of the darkest things that anybody can imagine. And I know it's true because I've spoken to you all. I know the things that you've gone through have been hurtful. But when you find forgiveness for those things, when you find love, you are going to be at a high level. You're going to have love in all kinds of perspectives. So then you're level 7, you're able to help the people below you, and the more people you're able to affect. And you see, the more you're able to create love within yourself, and the more you're able to give it, the better you'll feel in that flow state. Giving it to one person is amazing, and giving it to 1,000 is amazing because it's all flowing through you. So let's work hard on healing ourselves. Let's work hard on forgiving the situations. And remember, the forgiveness is not for them, it's for us, so that we can fill ourselves with the energy we desire. As you do that, as you grow, you will be the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and got you thinking about what you can do to change your perspective and get you in that positive energy to be the hero that you are meant to be. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link in the description. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. It means the absolute world to me. And of course, Instagram is the best place for direct messages. So thank you so much for everyone that has reached out and let me know how the podcast has impacted them. It's inspiring and I just love that connection. So thank you so much for that. And one last thing, I do have one more spot left for one-on-one coaching. If you are someone that wants to build your positive mindset and you want to level up, consider scheduling a free 30-minute success session. It's a chance for us to talk about your situation and see what kind of positive perspective I can provide. And if it makes sense for us to work together in the future, we can absolutely do that. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.